Hello everyone. Welcome back to Speak and Grow English. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today we are going to talk about one of the most important skills in language learning, listening. Many people spend years studying English grammar and vocabulary. They know many words. They can read English. They can even write English. But when they listen to native speakers, podcasts, movies, or interviews, they suddenly feel lost. If this has ever happened to you, don't worry. You are not alone. The good news is that listening is a skill, and every skill can be improved with practice. Today, I will show you practical ways to improve your English listening skills. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what you should do every day to become a better listener. Let's begin. First, you need to understand something very important. Listening is different from hearing. Hearing happens automatically. Listening requires attention. When you listen, your brain works to understand those sounds. Many learners hear English regularly, but do not actively listen. To improve, you must train your brain to focus on meaning. Now let me ask you a question. Do you try to understand every single word when listening? If your answer is yes, you are making one of the most common mistakes. Many learners believe they must understand 100% of everything. When they hear an unfamiliar word, they panic. Then they stop paying attention. As a result, they miss the rest of the conversation. Instead, focus on understanding the main message. Think about your native language. When people speak quickly, you probably do not pay attention to every word. You focus on overall meaning. Try doing the same in English. Even if you miss a few words, continue listening. Over time, your understanding will improve naturally. Another important thing is consistency. Many learners practice listening only when they feel motivated. That is a mistake. Motivation comes and goes. A habit stays. If you listen to English for 15 minutes every day, you will improve much faster than someone who listens for 3 hours once a week. Consistency is one of the secrets of successful language learners. You do not need a perfect schedule. You only need regular practice. Now let's talk about choosing the right content. This is very important. Many beginners choose content that is too difficult. They watch advanced interviews or complicated movies. After a few minutes, they become frustrated. Then they think their English is bad. But the real problem is not their English. The real problem is choosing content above their level. Start with content you can understand. Listen to simple English podcasts. Watch beginner-friendly videos. As your listening improves, gradually increase the difficulty. Learning should be challenging, but not overwhelming. Another powerful technique is repetition. Many learners listen to something once and never return to it. Instead, listen multiple times. The first time, focus on understanding the general idea. The second time, pay attention to details. The third time, notice pronunciation and sentence structure. Each time you listen, your brain understands more. Repetition is one of the fastest ways to improve listening skills. Now let's talk about pronunciation. You might wonder why pronunciation matters when we are discussing listening. The reason is simple. When you learn how words are pronounced, it becomes easier to recognize them when other people speak. For example, you may know a word when you read it, but if you have never heard it spoken aloud, you may not recognize it during conversation. This is why listening and speaking work together. The more you listen, the better your pronunciation becomes. And the better your pronunciation becomes, the better your listening becomes. Now let's discuss a very useful exercise. Listening and repeating. This method is simple but extremely effective. Listen to one sentence. Pause the audio. Repeat exactly what you heard. Try to copy the pronunciation. Try to copy the rhythm. Try to copy the speaker's energy. Do not worry if it feels difficult. Improvement comes through practice. Many fluent English speakers use this technique during their learning journey. Another important thing is patience. Many learners want immediate results. They practice for a few days and expect dramatic improvement. Language learning does not work that way. Progress takes time. Think about learning a musical instrument. You do not become an expert after 1 week. The same is true for English. Small improvements every day eventually create amazing results. Be patient with yourself. Trust the process. Keep moving forward. Now let's talk about subtitles. Subtitles can be very helpful when used correctly. If possible, use English subtitles instead of subtitles in your native language. English subtitles help you connect spoken English with written English. You begin to notice pronunciation patterns. You learn how words sound in real conversations. However, try not to depend on subtitles forever. Challenge yourself occasionally. Listen without subtitles. Even if you understand less, your listening skills will become stronger. Let's now discuss vocabulary. A strong vocabulary helps listening. Do not simply memorize long lists of words. Instead, learn words through context. For example, if you learn the word improve, learn it in a sentence. I want to improve my English. Learning vocabulary through sentences helps you remember words more naturally. It also helps you recognize them while listening. Now let's imagine 2 English learners. The first learner studies vocabulary for hours, but rarely listens. The second learner listens to English every day, even for a short time. After several months, who do you think will understand spoken English better? Most likely, the second learner. Why? Because listening improves through listening. Just as reading improves through reading, and speaking improves through speaking. The skill you practice is the skill you develop. Let's learn some useful vocabulary from today's episode. The first word is focus. Focus means giving your full attention to something. Example, I need to focus while listening. The second word is consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly over time. Example, consistency is important for language learning. The third word is pronunciation. Pronunciation means the way a word is spoken. Example, I am improving pronunciation. The fourth word is repetition. Repetition means doing something again and again. Example, repetition helps me remember new information. The fifth word is patience. Patience means staying calm while waiting for progress. Example, learning English requires patience. Now let's do a short speaking practice. Repeat after me. I can improve my listening skills. I will practice every day. I do not need to understand every word. I will stay patient. I will keep learning. Excellent. Remember, confidence grows through action. The more you listen, the more comfortable English becomes. Before we finish today's episode, I want you to remember one thing. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. Every confident listener once struggled to understand conversations. The difference is that they continued practicing. You can do the same. Listen every day. Choose content at your level. Focus on the main idea. Use repetition. Stay patient. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Thank you so much for listening to Speak and Grow English. If you enjoyed this podcast and want to improve your English with me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Keep learning, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep growing. See you in the next episode. Take care and goodbye.